everybody, welcome back. Thanks for your patience. As I was going to get my microphone, how's everyone doing? We had a full moon in Sagittarius rise yesterday, and so I wanted to do a full moon reading for everybody today and in the future, next couple weeks. People who are wanting to tune into their inner guidance about what's coming up for them, I just thought I would do a full moon reading. So, thank you all for joining. And I'm Elizabeth with the Inner Light Moon Oracle. And I'm just going to take a moment and tune in and ask for it to be a clear channel to everyone listening today, and that all the information that comes through will be for everyone's highest good. Excellent. And now let's cut the deck. And if you could also take a moment and just tune in, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, and see if any of these piles resonate with you. And once you've chosen a pile, very good. We are going to start with the leftmost pile and put the middle and right pile aside for now. Okay, left pile people. Thank you for being on the call. So your full moon card today is Ojizo-sama. Ojizo-sama is protector. Let me just pull him up for you so you can see him a little bit closer. Ojizo-sama, he frequently shows up when things have been a bit hectic and tumultuous, potentially. So if you're in need of protection, he is a beautiful and wonderful Japanese deity to call on. He actually also is an Indian deity of a different name. I think I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's Kitsabara. But this deity, he has this staff, his jeweled lit staff, which lights up the night. So if you feel like you might be in darkness right now, never fear. He's here for you during this time of change and upheaval. And behind you is the Rooster card, the Rooster Zodiac, Awakening, Mindfulness in Thoughts and Action. So this is your sort of coming out of this awakening where you're more aware, and it's shaking up your reality, and it's shaking up things for people around you too, I'm sure. But never fear, you are moving into this beautiful card of retreat. So left pile people, this is a very potent spiritual time for you. Your left card is Chang'e, accompanied by the Jade Rabbit. So this is the Chinese moon goddess, and she lives in her crystal palace on the moon, and she's pretty, she's definitely there escaping from something. So this time, it's a really beautiful time for you to check in with yourself more and really nurture and protect your energy. And this Jade Rabbit is pounding out the elixir of life. So you have this rabbit zodiac here accompanying the moon goddess. So this card really asks us to check in on our intuition, on our own inner light. So here you have the support of Ojizo-sama and his jewel-lit staff of enlightenment. But coming up for you is your own connection with your own potent inner light and time within. So for you, my left pile people, I send you lots and lots of love for the next couple weeks, and really make some offerings to Ojizo or anyone of your spiritual discipline that brings you strength. Ojizo is especially a patron of babies, unborn babies, still life babies, and even our own inner child. So now is a really beautiful time to nurture your inner child, listen to your inner child, and be with yourself. Take good care, left pile people. Thank you for listening. We'll move on to the middle pile. All my middle pile folks. Okay, this is for you. Dance. You have a beautiful fire card. First card coming up is fire card, dance and celebration of life. Then you have behind you, you have this balance card in reverse, crossing between worlds. And then over here, again, another reversal. You have this integration card, coming home to heart. So let's take a closer look at these cards. So right now, you're just in this fire is the energy and the element of summer. And this dance and celebration of life is a beautiful card for summer. It's just enjoyment and pleasure and action and really being deep in your joy. It's a beautiful card for this full moon. Now, behind you, you have, this is like a more earth-related, physical, this is one of the 5 elements, so it's on the physical plane. And here we have like a spirit level card, balance, and I'm just going to turn it upside down for you. So this is in the traditional tarot, a major arcana card based on justice. And balance is really finding, your way between these rainbow mountains, sort of crossing. She's blindfolded. I don't know if you can see the tightrope walker. It has a blindfold on. That means that she really has to trust her feet, trust her steps, and her staff is also kind of giving her the support and balance that she needs to just walk her path and be sure-footed about the steps she's taking. And that will help her cross these beautiful rainbow-colored mountains. So this crossing between worlds can also represent a journey to your spiritual connection. And going there often does mean it's uncertain and unclear. Frequently you can't see and you have a blindfold on in a way. And it's just this trust in the universe and trust that in the confidence of yourself and in the confidence of your intuition and your own decision making. So that's where you're coming from that has led to this beautiful fire card. And coming up for you in the future, in the next couple of weeks, we have reverse. And the reverse will always mean some resistance to the card, or maybe there's some interference with this energy. And just like that, you can really turn it around and be more receiving and receptive. So coming up for you, have this integration card, which is the Daibutsu. The Kamakura Buddha is represented here, and it says coming home to the heart. So the Kamakura Buddha is a very large Buddha in sort of on the coast of Tokyo, and is just this beautiful golden Buddha. Well, he's not golden, but in the picture I represented him as golden Buddha. And he has all his chakras balanced and aligned and spinning in harmony. So if you know what the chakras are, they're the 7 primary energy centers in the body, and having those in balance and working harmoniously together really allows you to live in this integrated and balanced way. And very commonly, most of us always have, some that are more open than others, or maybe more active than others. And it's a nice check-in here just to pay some attention to, is my grounding as balanced as my spiritual, my first chakra? Is that as balanced as my seventh chakra? Is my clairvoyant chakra as balanced as my sacral chakra, which deals with passion? So just kind of checking in with all the different parts. Your solar plexus is your power, your heart center is the green chakra here, and your throat chakra, which speaks your truth. And maybe just like taking a little meditation time in the next few weeks to feel into those energy centers and see how they feel. If you have any blockages, just pull in some beautiful golden light or whatever light feels appropriate for you to help clear out any stuck or old energy. Since this is the waning moon cycle we're in now, and it's a beautiful time to clear out old energies. And definitely, once you clear anything out, always fill up with present time gold or present time healing energy of your choice, because that's going to seal in the intention to move on and clear and start fresh. And as always, if you have questions, feel free to add them in the comments and I'll try to answer them for you. So, second pile people, thank you very much for watching. Now we're moving into our far right pile here. If you chose a far right pile, just tuning in for a moment to bring in those people who connected with that energy. And your card for this full moon is a beautiful rainbow card. We're just talking about chakras, and this card is chakras open, take flight. And then behind you we have Dumu, Queen Lady of the Chariot. And in front of you we have a metal card, the Essence of Metal. So let me just give you a more in-depth reading here, right pile people. So your card for this full moon is this teenager who's spreading her rainbow wings, and that's representing all the colors of each chakra represent the rainbow, and she's standing on the sun and the moon is illuminated above her. So those two celestial bodies represent yin and yang. And she's just this young teen who has this integration of yin and yang, so balancing male and female energies, balancing all her chakras. She's able to just glow and advance in her. She's a bit androgynous, I will say, so it's just a great card for our Pride Month that we have right now. But yeah, so the rainbow represents the sun, your own inner light, and the full expression of that shining in the world, and the ability to embrace and shine that expression with just sort of this unabashed courage. So beautiful card for my right pile people. Now behind you, coming into this beautiful energy, you have Dumu, and Dumu came up reverse, so a little resistance to the Dumu energy. Dumu, here she is the Queen Lady of the Chariot, and she's with the Ox Zodiac here, who is carrying her chariot. And she is the Mother of Heaven. She has lots of different names, these 7 stars. She's actually the mother of 9 kings of heaven, so the other 2 kings are here, these bright lights on her shoulder. So Dumu, in the Chinese constellations, she's in the Big Bear area, and Orion is always a reference point. If you know Orion's belt, that's a really good reference. That is also Dumu from the Chinese perspective. So, but different, a little bit different from the Archer, but similar energy, is that she's just plowing ahead like the ox. She's very clear on her intention, knows where she's going, and steadily moving ahead in the direction of her destination with great compassion, wisdom, and I'll even say power because it's not power as we normally understand it. It's power that comes from self-wisdom and self-acceptance. So that is Dumu, and that is bringing you into this beautiful rainbow card and coming up for you in the future. So these two are more spirit level cards, and now we're moving into this essence of metal. So the beginning, the essence cards all represent beginnings, and you picked the metal, which is this energy of clarity, like a steel-like clarity, and it's also the energy of clearing and certainty and decisiveness and swift decision making. So there's often accompanying this, because it's a letting go, which is a beautiful card for this full moon waning cycle. But often, like, what comes up with metal is this a little sadness, some sentimentality, maybe possibly even grief, like you may need to let some people go in your life. But it's all for the good, and things are cyclical and come back around. So beautiful cards for you, my right pile people. And thanks everyone very much for listening. I am again Elizabeth with the Inner Light Moon Oracle. If you would like some support on your spiritual journey, we have available this Inner Light Moon Oracle deck, just 52 card oracle and guidebook, which illuminates each card in a little bit more detail and talks a bit about the 5 elements, and more details on the major arcana cards, and also some meditations in the back. So you can find the website in the link. And thanks again for watching. Happy full moon, everyone, and take good care. You are blessed.